Very few organisms live solitary lives. Most interact with others of their own species, as well as with those of different species. They are also influenced by the characteristics of their environment. The study of how organisms relate to each other and to their environment is called ecology. The dynamics of populations, how fast a population grows, how large it becomes, what affects its growth, is an area of study called population ecology.
A mutation is a change of genetic material. More specifically, a change within a nucleic acid. RNA and DNA are both types of nucleic acids. Therefore, anything with RNA or DNA can have a mutation. That means animals, and that definitely includes humans, also plants, fungi, protists, bacteria, archaea, they can all have mutations. Additionally, so can viruses.
DNA, also known as deoxyribonucleic acid, is a molecule. It's a bunch of atoms stuck together. In the case of DNA, these atoms combine to form the shape of a long, spiraling ladder, sort of like this one here.
Humans are always on the move. Migration is one such movement. It refers to how people move from one area to another. This can be permanent, temporary, or seasonal. It can be voluntary or forced. There are many reasons why people migrate. These are called push and pull factors. Pull factors are reasons why people move to an area, like work opportunities, good social services, safety and freedom of speech, and the climate. Push factors are reasons why people leave their homes, like lack of work and resources, war and political insecurity, crime and social unrest, or natural disasters, like floods and earthquakes. Migrant workers are often seasonal. They go to find temporary jobs in agriculture or industry. All this means that people with different languages, cultures, and race are now mixed up in different parts of the world.
When two populations of the same species become geographically isolated, allopatric or geographic speciation can take place. In other instances, a few members of a population cross an existing physical barrier, forming a new isolated population.
Become extinct. To extinguish something means to stop it from existing, like blowing out a candle flame. When a plant or animal species that once lived stops existing entirely, we say that that species has become extinct.
Massive vines that blanket the southern United States, climbing as high as 100 feet as they uproot trees and swallow buildings. A ravenous snake that is capable of devouring an alligator. Rabbit populations that eat themselves into starvation. These aren't horror movie concepts, they're real stories. But how could such situations exist in nature? All three are examples of invasive species, organisms harmful not because of what they are, but where they happen to be.
Forests. They are home to 80% of life on Earth. From the deepest of their layers to the top of trees' crowns. Forests are the heroes keeping our planet healthy and us alive. All of us. Forests are a barrier against erosion, landslides, and avalanches. They give us fresh air, clean the drinking water in our rivers, and they attract the rain we need to grow food.
The savanna is a type of biome with large stretches of grasslands mixed with trees and shrubs. It is a mix between a tropical forest and a temperate grassland.
Open canopy. Open canopies are a collection of tall trees that have not grown together to shield the sun away from the vegetation below.
What is pollution? Pollution refers to harmful substances that contaminate the environment. Usually pollution is described as affecting the land, the water, or the air.
Genes are found in every one of the 37 trillion cells that make up our body. To define what a gene is, let's look closer at one of those cells. Every cell has a nucleus, and inside every nucleus are chromosomes, and all chromosomes are made of DNA, molecules that contain genetic information called genes. Genes in general direct specific processes in the body by encoding for proteins.
Phenotype is the part of the genetic makeup of a cell, and therefore of any individual, which determines one of its characteristics. The term was coined by the Danish botanist, plant physiologist and geneticist Wilhelm Johansen in 1903.